sales are booming. Hundreds of millions of dollars in product are sold in Missouri and Kansas every year.
But a recent study shows the majority of sellers aren't making any money at all. KCTV5's Amy Anderson takes a closer look at the phenomenon and what you need to know.
We've always had Tupperware in the house and Avon.
Yes, there's a party going on at Mrs. Betty Martin's house. It's a Tupperware party, and it's really fun.
When I was 16 in high school, a family member got married and their spouse was in Amway.
My wife and I have our own part-time Amway business.
There was the promise of being millionaires. We went to meetings at churches and stuff where nobody had enough money to get, a tire fixed on their car, much less, what they were spouting to do.
Dan Phelan will tell you these commercials
I love selling Avon.
aren't all that they seem.
False hope feels really good when you don't have any hope at all.
And neither are Facebook posts like this.
What if you made $500 per month? 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000. These are completely realistic goals that my friends and I are achieving on a monthly basis.
The message that a lot of these companies give is to be better, do more, put more effort into it. The more you put into it, the more you get out of it. But we don't see the whole truth of it, which is the more you put into it, the more other people get out of it.
In 2018, $35.4 billion was made in direct sales, or MLMs, multi-level marketing sales, here in the U.S. The Direct Selling Association says that money was spread over 6.2 million direct sellers in the country, so an average of $5,700 in sales per person. Only 1 million of those sellers say they did it full-time, or 30 or more hours a week. Here at home, in Kansas, 177,000 direct sellers made $336 million in sales. In Missouri, 276,000 people made $521 million. A majority of them, some 75%, are women. Women who stay at home and want to make money for themselves.
One of their mottos is buy more, sell more. The more you buy, the more you're going to sell. So, girls were buying and buying and buying.
Jacqueline Ray Snyder used to sell LuLaRoe leggings.
I had to get the money to buy all these clothes. It was $6,400 just to start.
While gathering information for our story, we reached out to several women in the Kansas City area who we know are part of MLMs and direct sales, some of them very successful. 4 women agreed to talk to us, and all 4 backed out at the last minute. 2 were from Amway, 1 from Rodan & Fields, and 1 from Norwex.
And I really started trying, and then it was like, oh, actually, this is really going to change my life. I can see it.
The only one who agreed to talk on camera was Carissa Cobb. She does not want us to use the name of the company she sells for, however, only saying it's a health and wellness company she started selling for 3 years ago. Cobb says after just a few months, she got to quit her job as a manager at McDonald's and work from home with her daughters.
A lot of people have such a negative mindset towards it, and it really is such a positive thing. It can be incredible.
Cobb says the best piece of advice she can offer while researching MLMs, don't fall for the ones that ask you to spend a lot of money up front. And while we're on that topic, there's nothing someone in direct sales loathes more than their business being described as a pyramid scheme. So what's the difference? Pyramid schemes are typically illegal and almost always require a big investment up front. For this story, we're focusing on MLMs, which are different than pyramid schemes in that the companies are moving product and don't usually require a big chunk of change up front. They do, however, subscribe to getting as many people buying and selling that product as possible, and everyone theoretically profits. But a 2018 AARP study found of the 90% of people who got into an MLM to make money, 47% of people actually lost money, and 27% made no money at all. Dan Phelan says for all his work, he has nothing to show.
Me personally, Tupperware, Avon, Amway, Quickstar, Mary Kay, Norwex, Pampered Chef.
Over the past several years, MLMs have come under more scrutiny, including a massive lawsuit against LuLaRoe. Your best bet? Do your research. And if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Amy Anderson, KCTV5 News.